go courtside for MPAL High School Basketball.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Frederick High School, home of the Cadets, where we're ready for the 3A West Regional Quarterfinal between the Frederick Cadets and the visiting Tuscarora Titans. This is a huge arch rivalry. We're going to step aside for a short commercial break, and we'll be right back to set this game for you. This is going to be a barn buster. You want to stay tuned.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Maryland. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Well, we keep tap dancing with the weather, and the schedule becomes a moving target this time of year. So I wanted to bring you up to date on this week's In Memory Of. Because of the cancellation of service at Harriet Chapel last Sunday after the Saturday evening snowstorm, I would once again like to invite you to Harriet Chapel's 8 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. service this coming Sunday, March the 1st, where I have been invited to deliver a Lenten message. That means that since Donna and I will be in church that day, Lord willing, In Memory Of will be pre-recorded. Of course, there is the possibility that these new plans could be disrupted too by the current weekend forecast of more snow. All
right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live at courtside here at Frederick High School. We are moments away from the opening tip-off of this exciting basketball game. We want to thank tonight's game sponsors for making this possible. Anytime Fitness of Thurmont, John Wright Plumbing, Frederick County Bank, Ken's Automotive Transmission, Little More Real Estate Teams, Manaloo Italian Restaurant, and Peterson's Carpet and Flooring. Thanks for sponsoring tonight's 3A West Regional Quarterfinal. My name is Michael Frederick. I'll be doing your play-by-play action, joined at courtside with color analyst George Kubel and statistician Michael Donahue. George, how does it look out there tonight?
These teams have gone through a pretty solemn, intense kind of a warm-up, both sides. They both understand they've got to get past this point. Both these teams are in the middle of the pack here in this 3A West T-Bot Division playoff scenario. And let's see, Tuscarora is seeded 5th, Frederick seeded 4th. Almost identical season records. These teams have split during the year, so very familiar with one another. Should be a great ball game here at the Cadet Coliseum here at Frederick High School.
No doubt about it. The Frederick Cadets come into this game. They are ranked, let's see, in the state of Maryland, 84th overall, with a 14-8 record, facing the Tuscarora Titans. Tuscarora comes in with a 14-7 record, ranked 73rd. Coached by Joe Kymig, second-year coach, 31-15 overall. And, of course, the capable coach of the Frederick Cadets, Coach Greg Schreiber, bringing both teams to the floor. And we've got everybody on the floor now, ready to roll. At the center circle, we've got the Tuscarora Titans in their dark green jerseys and shorts with white lettering. Cadets in their home white jerseys and shorts. And there's the opening tip-off. It goes to the Cadets. Number 11, Micah Meredith, takes the inbound. There it is, over on the left side on the wing. They bring a player across the middle, high post. They kick it out to the right wing now. Down in the right corner, cross-court pass into the lane, nothing there. Working the ball around the perimeter. Frederick showing that patient offensive style. Straight to the hoop and through the lane and shot and score. Terrell McCaw, the leading scorer on this game, puts the first 2 points on the board.
Just a beautiful drive down the lane. This is a tough Tuscarora defense, and that was a brilliant move by McCaw to break the seal on the scoreboard.
Tuscarora with the ball now on the right side. Ryan Brown shoots from downtown. Too hard off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Number 24 pulls it down. That's Timmy Lyles. And Frederick has it. Up by 2. Kind of get a little mixed up there. He drives in the screen. Shot from the corner. 3-point. No good. Rebound by the Cadets. Lots of contact inside. And then Lyles puts it in.
Micah Meredith on a nice dish down low. He saw Lyles standing alone, unguarded. Dropped it to him for an easy bucket. 4-0 Cadets.
Rashad Johnson dishes across court to Jordan Evans. McFarland wide open underneath. Washington shoots and scores.
And that's what you get from Tuscarora's Jordan McFarland. He always rises to the occasion.
10-footer right-handed. Rattles and drops. Number 12 with the bucket, Terrell McCaw. Again, showing that he has got a scorer's touch here.
Perfect so far. 6-2 lead. Frederick.
Rashad Johnson kicks it out to Washington. He's stuffed and they call the foul. Washington a little upset with himself. He didn't make that one go. He's going to have to take a trip to the free throw line and try to put the 2 in.
Yeah, he went up and double pumped and wished he had gone just strong to the hole. And he might have gotten an and 1 here, but as it was, he got jammed underneath the rim. He'll shoot 2.
Misses the first one. That first personal of the game goes against Noah Cheney for the Cadets. 6-2. Cadets by 4. At the beginning of this exciting game. No, he misses them both. Oh boy, you got to get those free throws in playoff. This is where it all counts. One and done tonight. Off the pick. Number 11 goes to the hoop. Left-hander off the glass. Drops. Micah Meredith takes it to the hoop.
Jacob Long had it at the top of the key. Had a little bit of an opening, but he didn't have the angle. Very patiently dished off to Meredith for the bucket.
Ryan Brown goes up, reverse layup. Looks like, stolen by McFarland on the rebound. Off the glass goes. It drops.
Great heads-up play by Jordan Evans. McFarland down underneath, not giving up on the rebound. Ball fell in his hands. He converted for a quick bucket. 8-4 now. Frederick has the lead.
Down on the left wing, they bring it out front, top of the key. Meredith goes cross court, straight to the lane. Jacob Long, stolen. Here come the Titans with a 1-on-2 break. Straight up to the glass, shot to score.
Nice job by Demetrius Anderson to maintain control down that lane on that breakaway. Ball inside, picked up by
Rashad. Get it on the steal. Here comes Washington to the hoop. He goes up, double pumps, and shoot goes. Oh, baby. Washington got the one on that time.
Well, that ties up the game, and it gives the momentum advantage to Tuscarora, who came out a little bit soft, but they picked it up here in the last couple transitions, tying up the score 8-8 here, and they're at the line for an and 1.
And Washington will step back to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 so far. Let's see if he can convert. Oh, he misses 3 in a row.
He's got that ball in the palm of his hand when he's shooting. Goes up a little flat on the trajectory. He's missed 3 now.
Long from the left wing. Looking underneath for something. Drives off the pick. Looks for the pick and pop. Not there. Turns around. Number 10 goes up. Cheney with the right-hander. It doesn't go, but he's fouled, so Noah's going to go to the line.
Yeah, good strong move by Cheney to protect that ball as he wedged his way towards the hoop. Could have had it drop just as easily, but he's going to shoot 2 from the line as he got hacked.
He threw a floater up there, and it didn't go. It kind of kissed both sides of the iron. Popped out. Swish. Nothing but net on the front end of that 2-pointer from the charity stripe.
9-8 lead. Frederick back in the lead now with a chance to make it 2 if he converts on his second shot.
Belton comes across court to talk to coach and jumps back into the line there. Got them both. Washington inbounds to Rashad Johnson. Back to Washington now. Left-handed dribble up the left side of the court. Pulls a double team and then kicks it back to Johnson, who drives right and breaks the press. Had a 2-man trap going there on the press. Johnson takes a shot from 20 feet. Whoa, baby, nothing but net. Fadeaway jumper.
You know, they put double pressure on him, tried to put him in a box. He dribbled his way out of it, and they let him go. So he said, what the heck, I'll pop it.
Stolen by Washington. Here comes Washington straight to the hoop. Reverse layup, and it goes. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Beautiful reverse layup. Great body control by the sophomore Jalen Washington.
And Coach Schreiber says, I've seen enough. I'm calling a timeout.
Yeah, leading scorer for Tuscarora is the big sophomore, Jalen Washington, and that was just a brilliant move there. Under the basket, got jammed up, and while he was in the air, just kind of went underneath the bucket, threw it up behind him under great control, kissed it off the glass, and in. Tuscarora now with a 12-10 lead.
First lead of the game for the Titans now here. This is going to be, we expected this kind of action end to end. These kids have played together for most of their life. They probably started early on, back in elementary school playing on the courts of Frederick.
Every one of these guys has played with guys from the other team on youth teams growing up and in the playground, so they're very familiar with each other.
Down on the left wing to McCaw. He looks underneath, then pops it back out top of the key. They work the other side, high post. Noah Cheney dribbles a little bit, and then he pops it back out. They will try to get it underneath, and the ball's loose. And they're going to call a foul on that one. It's going to be Frederick ball. That's going to go on McFarland.
There's Timmy Lyles. I think they're going to call it on him. And he was pleading with the referee. He said, hey, he traveled. I didn't foul him. But he lost the argument. Tuscarora will have the ball to inbound underneath the Frederick basket.
Rashad Johnson gets it down to Belton. Belton goes up, hanging jumper on the run, and it goes.
Just a great look on that inbounds pass by Rashad Johnson to get that ball up court quickly for an easy bucket.
Frederick down by 4 now. They have the ball. Man defense. Give and go. Bounces off the bucket and stripped away. The Cadets come up with it. They pop it back out. Shot from three-point land. So wish. Terrell McCaw nails the tray.
Great job on the offensive boards by the Cadets. Down by 1, 14-13 after the three-pointer.
Nico Parks drives into the paint, pulls up, kicks it out to Belton in the corner. Belton trying to look for that baseline. Not there. They go around the other side with it. Rashad Johnson. Whoa, beautiful give and go, but it's stopped. McCaw denies the bucket. Nice transition basket. Does not go. Loose ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Frederick ball, and we've got substitutes coming in the game. Unbelievable end-to-end action here.
Ryan Brown going to spell Rashad Johnson as he takes a seat next to Coach.
Whoa, there goes number 23 from way out front. Rebound Titans. It doesn't go. Jacob Long misses the three. And the Titans come up with it with a 1-point lead. Straight to the hoop. Belton goes. It looked like a charge. It is. Frederick ball. That one's going to go on Belton as he ran chest first right into the player.
Yeah, Jake Long had a great position down low and held it. Took a knee to the chest, but got the turnover on the charge call.
Looking for the cutter in the lane, not there. Shot from way out front. No, number 11, Micah Meredith nails the tray.
Yeah, you can't leave him alone. He's got a hot hand, great shooter. Just a pretty release. Ball switched right through the net from three-point land.
Just a stop and pop, and it goes straight to the hoop. Nico Parks dishes it out. Shot by number 20, and it scores. John Cheney with the bucket. Coming back on the transition the other way. The shot goes off the glass, and we've got a whistle as Ben Meredith hits the deck hard, but he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
Looks like he had a chance at a slam dunk, and the ball just kind of released off his hand and went floating up past as he went hard crashing to the floor. He's at the line, missed his first one.
Yeah, he kind of rushed that a bit.
Tie ball game, 16-16 with 2:13 to go here in the first period.
Going fast.
Yeah.
Meredith to shoot one. He misses them both. Loose ball rebound Titans. They come up with it. Demetrius Anderson back in the game now. Whoa! Bad pass by Brown to Nico Parks. Gets away from him right in front of our table here. And it's going to be Frederick ball.
Try to put a little English on it to spin it around the defender. And the ball just skipped off the floor into the stands.
Trey Thompson dishes it out on the left side to Meredith. Meredith brings it across court to the right. Coming back around on the left side now. McCaw with it, loses the handle momentarily, but gets it back. Man-to-man defense by the Titans. Give and go. He goes up with the right hand, and it rolls. He gets a roll on that one, George. It dropped.
Terrell McCaw, great body control as he was going past the bucket, left it up there with his left hand, and just kissed it off softly off the glass for 2. John Chaney converts at the other end. Tie ball game, 18, minute 21 to go. First period of action here in this 3A West playoff contest at Cadet Coliseum, visiting Tuscarora Titans.
McCaw pulls up and shoots a 10-footer. It doesn't go. Off balance. They kick it out to Ryan Brown for the Titans. He goes to the lane. Bounce pass underneath. Reverse layup, no good, but that's going to send number 4, Demetrius Anderson, to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Demetrius came down and slapped his hands together. He knew he had an easy reverse layup. Good position to do it, but just bounced it off the bottom of the rim. He'll go to the line for 2. Under a minute to go here in this first period. Tie ball game. 18-18.
Rowe didn't go. Misses them. That means that right now the Titans are, 0-4 from the free throw line?
At least 0-4. I know. Jalen had at least 4 he missed.
He did? 4? I thought it was 3.
Okay, 3.
2-1. He misses both of them. Frederick comes up with it. All I can say is this. The Titans have yet to make a free throw. And we're almost done with the first period. Straight to the hoop, kick out. No shot, stripped away, and we've got a foul. It's going to go back to Frederick.
They're going to call that foul on Jalen Washington. Went for the steal and just got his arm tangled up.
Yep, got a little piece of the wrist there.
Yeah.
Nagoska will inbound from underneath. He kicks it in to Diego Glay. He goes up with the right-hander, misses the layup. Washington rips the ball away. He clears the glass up there nicely and dishes it out to Rashad Johnson, who takes it to the hoop. He pops it out in the corner. Chaney nails the 3 from the corner. What a beautiful offensive series by the Titans there.
John Chaney just has a way of being in the right spot at the right time. Great basketball IQ.
Cross court, Najesko to Thompson. Thompson drives the paint, goes up with a left-hander under control, and it drops. And Ryan Brown's going to get the foul. Beautiful play, body control, unbelievable. He throws a floater up off the glass.
Well, Ryan Brown had great position, thought he drew the charge, and got called for the blocking foul. Looked over at his coach with wide eyes saying, well, what do I got to do, put nails in my feet? You know. So he still can't believe it. He's over there conversing with Coach.
Just as Thompson went up, he made a little move to the left that got him just a little bit around the position of Brown. He misses the first one. Rebound. Frederick gets it back. That's a big offensive rebound right there. 8 seconds on the clock. They got to work for the quick shot now. 5-4. There's the shot at the buzzer. No good. Rebound Frederick. Clay has got it. And that's it. The buzzer goes off at the end of 8 minutes of action here at the 3A West Regional Quarterfinal. The Tuscarora Titans 21 and the Frederick Cadets 20. We'll be right back.
We're all busy with plenty of commitments. That's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tone you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
All right, welcome back to courtside. We're looking at the stats for that first period, George, and the leading scorer on the floor, number 12, Terrell McCaw, has 7 on 4 attempts.
Yeah, McCaw, and then he's a little bit of a distance there after McCaw. I think, let's see, who do we have? Is it Meredith?
Yeah.
Meredith with 5, I believe.
All right. On the other side of the action, Jalen Washington has 6 points with 3 field goals from the floor
and 3 missed free throws.
There goes Rashad Brown, rattles and drops for 3 points. Rashad Brown from 35 feet out. Rashad Johnson, my fault. Got excited there, George. Here we go. Frederick ball. Shot from 20 foot. Nails it. Nice jumper. Hit. Stop and pop for Micah Meredith.
Yeah, that's his spot. Anywhere around that left-hand side of the key, if he's free, he's going to take it and hit it.
Rashad Johnson goes into the paint. Dishes it out. Reverse layup does not go. Loose ball. Frederick comes up with it. 2-on-2 break. Bounce pass underneath. Shot and a miss. Gets a rebound. The putback doesn't go. Loose ball. Frederick comes up with it again. They back it out front and reset. Jacob Long goes into the paint and then kicks it back out front. And Meredith resets the offense, directs traffic. They go to Long and back to Meredith again. Now they're going to work the right side. No, Meredith does a give and go, gets away from him. Here comes Johnson. Got a long break, down the court break. Fingertip roll and it drops.
You know, I credit that basket to Jordan Evans McFarland, who missed the layup before that, raced all the way down the court, and blocked an easy layup off the glass. Frederick couldn't convert. Jalen Washington then got the steal and went down for the bucket.
Just as you said that, McFarland disrupted a pass underneath, tipped it out of bounds, and now there's a little controversy. One referee called it green, the other one called it white, and now they're saying
they're going to give it to Tuscarora, and I'll tell you,
and that was a good call.
You know, Jordan Evans McFarland is just a pleasure to watch on the court. Any game I've seen him play in, he gives every possible effort. He's an intelligent player. He's a strong player. But, man, nobody out-hustles him.
Rashad Johnson down to Anderson on the left. McFarland fakes a shot from the top of the key and then pops it out to the wing to Johnson. They work the other side. McFarland goes baseline, pulls up, shoots on the run, air ball, nothing there. Rebound Meredith. Here comes McCaw. He goes into the paint. Little fake, nifty dribble there, and he goes across to Long. Then they set it up again with Meredith out front. Long on the left wing, drives off the screen. Behind the back dribble. Kicks it out on the right to Meredith. Meredith drives down on the left. Strong defense on McCaw. And there's a whistle. Let's see what the call is. Boy, oh boy, Joe Keimig is getting into it over there. Coach Keimig telling the referee the call. He's over there standing next to the referee. You see him, George?
Oh, yeah. All the way down to the far end of the bleacher.
Inbound. Frederick has it now. Meredith brings it up and on the right side. Now they're working around the left. Underneath, they lob it inside. Pop it out to the wing. There's the shot from three-point land. No good. Putback is good. Number 10, Noah Chaney on the putback.
I believe himself in a good position for that board. Put it right back up and in on the air ball.
Yeah, Frederick's strong suit here today is those offensive boards for sure. Chaney goes in. He has it stripped away. He loses the ball, and it's Frederick's on the run. Frederick's got a 2-on-2. Shovel pass, shot, and a miss. Rebound Johnson. Johnson kicks it down on the right side. They go into Chaney underneath, and then Chaney is fouled. He popped it out to Washington, but he gets fouled. No, it's Anderson, I believe. Nope. Back to that. Chaney was one.
Well, they're going to inbound the ball because Chaney looked to pass to Washington instead of go up to the hole.
Yeah, he should have gone up with that one.
Yeah, he'd be at the line right now if he did shoot two. 26-24, Tuscarora leading this game halfway through the second period of action in this 3A West playoff matchup here at Frederick's Cadet Coliseum.
Diego Glay comes in and Lyles takes the bench. And here we go. There's the inbound. Down in the corner, Johnson directs traffic and then backs it out. Now he drives the paint, pulls up, shoots a right-hander and scores. Wow, that was nifty.
What a great athlete.
Talk about finesse.
Of course, we're talking about Rashad Johnson, the shortest guy on the court, but easily the quickest and the most skilled ball handler and passer of either players on either of these teams.
Jacob Long in the corner going on Belton, kicks it back out to Chaney. He shoots short off the front of the rim. Rebound Washington. Washington with a fast break. Back out to Anderson. Anderson off the glass scores. And that's it. Coach Schreiber's seen enough.
Yeah, Anderson with a great job on that drive, on that breakaway, to go up soft and kind of curl himself around, because the guy had position down low, could have drawn a charge, but very wisely maintained control of himself, just kind of curled around him and laid it up off the glass.
We'll take a quick break and be right back after this commercial message.
If you own a business, you know that the workday doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Clark Briggs, and at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible, anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoints Merchant Reward and Loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business courier service, Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business, anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 and online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Courtside. If you just joined us, we're here at Frederick High School, home of the Cadets, where they're facing the Tuscarora Titan. That's boys varsity basketball. This is the 3A West opening round regional quarterfinals. The winner of this game will travel over to South Hagerstown on next Tuesday night.
All roads go through.
I don't know if I'd want to win this game, because South Hagerstown is 14-0 in the Piedmont.
Having a great season.
Frederick with the ball. They inbound now. 4 minutes on the clock and a half. Noah Cheney kicks it out in the corner. Shot from the corner. Short off the front of the rim. Loose ball up in the air. And it's going to stay in Frederick.
Jake Long looking to get himself in the game, leading scorer here for Frederick, or almost tied as the leading scorer on this team, but hasn't been able to find himself in position to do much so far.
Zach DeLeon in the game for the first time. He kicks it out on the right wing. Now they go over to the left. Cheney drives the paint, goes right-handed off the glass, and it drops. A bit of a runner there, but it didn't look pretty, but it was effective.
Yeah, good strong move by Noah Cheney going across the lane, and almost a half hook shot up off the glass.
Johnson shows him the other way. He misses. Put back is good by Cheney.
Yeah, John Cheney once again in the great position that he always finds himself to assist on that missed layup by Rashad after a beautiful drive to the hole.
And Coach Schreiber is dogging Diego Glay out right now.
Yeah, Diego's a sophomore. He's got a lot to learn, but he's a 6'4" sophomore.
Frederick loses the ball right in front of the Tuscarora bench. Bad pass to the wing to Terrell McCaw. Cheney will inbound from right in front of the Tuscarora faithful. Rashad back to Cheney. High floater across to Rashad. He brings it across midcourt. Down on the left side. Bounce pass across court to Cheney. Down in the right corner. Shot by Belton from the corner. Too hard off the back iron. Loose ball up in the air. Titans will keep it.
Now, Belton's got a little bit of a strange sort of a side throw shot that I think is out of his range outside that three-point line. But he was open. He took the shot, bounced it off the rim. Tuscarora kept the ball.
Oh, they say Johnson stepped on the line when he received the pass, but wow. The referee, I'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt. The referee was standing right there, George. Yeah. Long down court pass is intercepted by the big Isaiah Tillman. Underneath, wide open.
Wow.
Nice body control. Belton puts it in.
Great job with his left hand. Nice defense coming back by Belton.
There's a miss. Rebound Belton, and they've jumped out to a 34-26 lead, and it's all been in this second period. Rashad shoots the tray. Too hard off the back iron. Way up on the step ladder. McCaw rips it down. Cross court. There goes number 33, Glay. Hits the runner from 10 feet.
Did a great job to get himself open for that easy jumper. Nice pass across court from Zach DeLeon and set that up.
Shot by Cheney from three-point, no good. Rebound.
Third shot in a row from the same spot on the court. Three different guys. None of them can make it go.
Now we've got a loose ball. Titans are going to come up with it. It rolled right off of the shin and down the foot of Terrell McCaw.
6-point lead, 34-28. Tuscarora, the visiting team here, has the lead with 2:05 to go in this first half. Both teams with 5 fouls.
Tuscarora has the ball, bringing it up slowly now. working that two-man trap in the backcourt. They break it. Cross court to Ryan Brown. He stops. Wearing that compression sleeve on his left elbow from a previous injury in the year. Washington goes to the hoop. Left-hander off the glass. No good. Rebound Frederick. And it's stripped and stolen by Brown. He shoots it up on the alley-oop to Washington. Washington scores. Oh, stolen by Washington on the inbound. What a beautiful play, and now he's got a whistle.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
On the line. Man, did you see that?
Yeah, great heads-up play. I mean, put himself in great position after breaking that press to get the ball up court between him and Ryan Brown.
He blindly anticipated the inbound pass behind him without even seeing behind the back of his head. He stuck his hand up and interrupted the pass.
Well, he just demonstrated 3 or 4 great basketball skills in about a 10-second stretch of time.
Shot from Chaney from 3 points, and it goes! Right at the top of the key, 30-footer drops. That was well needed by the Cadets with a minute on the clock in the first half. Titans have the ball, a 5-point lead. Washington, top of the key, dribbles in, pulls up, shoots a 10-footer. No good. Rebound, Chaney. Cadets coming fast. Here comes McCaw. Outlet. He's going to shoot the three-pointer. No good. Put back is stripped away. Loose ball. Washington comes up with it. Over to Brown. Brown brings it up. Left-handed dribble down the right side. Asks for help. Chaney comes out. And they reset. Titans working for the last shot here with 30 seconds on the clock. There goes Chaney. He gets the ball tipped away, and, Coach Kymick calls a timeout because he thought they were going to steal that one, George.
Yeah, 28 seconds to go here in the first half. And we've got a 30-second timeout by Tuscarora. We're going to keep the ball and work for the last shot here and try to stretch that lead out back up to 7. Frederick narrowed it down to 5, 36-31. Both teams over 30 points here in this first half.
One of the things that, characterizes both of these teams is a great transition game.
Yeah.
The transition play here has been the best we've seen all season.
Oh, easily. From both teams. I mean, just great looks inside, sharp passes, great movement, great flow. Both teams, great work on the boards.
Both teams with good finishers, Washington on the green side and McCaw on the white side. All right, Washington way out, working for that last shot. 14 seconds on the clock. Johnson freezes the ball now. Looks like Johnson will be taking it. He penetrates, pulls up 5 seconds. Chaney in the corner. No. Johnson shoots the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Loose ball, there's the buzzer. So not able to convert on that last possession. The score remains at 36-31. We go to the half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for your first half wrap-up after this.
Hello, my name is William Warren, owner of Emmanuel Technology Consulting. In this rapidly changing world of technology, the last thing you want to do is search for help for all the technology in your life from several different companies. Emmanuel Technology Consulting is experienced in multiple platforms, including smartphones, iPads, Android tablets, and gaming consoles, just to name a few. Data security is a huge issue these days, and you need to protect your data from malware, software corruption, or hardware failure. Emmanuel Technology Consulting is not just about prevention or about proactive intervention when it comes to your important information. When you have a problem, you don't have to wait for a phone call back. We will respond quickly to you, and we are experts at remote diagnostics, so you will have a quick solution. That's Emmanuel Technology Consulting. Call us today at 301-524-5271 or check us out online at etc-md.com. Emmanuel Technology Consulting, helping you design your digital life.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at halftime at Frederick High School, where the visiting Tuscarora Titans have a 5-point lead into the dressing room, 36-31. How's the stats look for the first half? Who's our leading scorer?
Well, let's see here, Mike. I just got handed the sheet here, so I got to tally it up.
Looks like number 3 with 10 points for Tuscarora. That's Rashad Johnson.
That's Rashad Johnson with 10. Played a great first half. A number of assists as well for Rashad.
Noah Chaney second with 7 points. Yep.
And then Jalen Washington with 6 points.
Yep. So those are your 3 top scorers.
And look at Johnson. He's 5 of 6 from the field.
Yeah, and, his penetration inside opens up everything else, too. He's playing a great ball game, great looks anywhere he's at on the court. He's such a great ball handler.
Yeah, but look at the free throw stats I was talking about.
Yeah, both teams from the line are 1 and 7.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so, not a lot of effort, I think, or time spent practicing from the line, but I'll tell you, that's a 5-point game difference.
Well, it's a 5-point game. That could be the difference in the game right now.
That's it. And this is playoff basketball. You have to put in the extra time because these games are going to get harder as you go along, and every bucket counts. So, why leave them out there? Spend a little extra time after practice working on it, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, we're going to step aside for a little music here, give you a chance to run to the fridge and get a cold drink. We'll be back in about 7 minutes for the opening inbound of the second half. You're listening to AM 1450. This is your source for the best high school playoff basketball in the region. We'll see you in a few.
Hey, Paisans, and this is Angelo Vecchiarelli from AM 1450. And I want to tell you about an exciting new Italian restaurant in Frederick, Manalou Italian Restaurant. Now, the moment you walk into that door, you'll understand why chef and owner Marco Pontecorvo has put his heart and soul into making this a little slice of Napoli for you. And speaking of slices, forget about it. My favorite, their wood-fired brick oven pizza napoletana, is a slice of heaven. Traditional Italian food from the creative mind of a chef who will personally greet you. Manalou Italian Restaurant is not some boring chain restaurant, listen to me, but a truly special experience that you and your whole family will have, and that says a lot coming from an Italian guy like me who grew up on authentic Italian cooking. Are you listening? Manalou Italian Restaurant, located in the Westview Plaza. It's at the corner of Crestwood and Corporate Drive in Frederick. Fine dining at its very best. Manalou Italian Restaurant. You tell them Angelo sent you.
For 3 generations, family owned and operated since 1968, Mark Mead, his wife Donna, and their son Tyler are carrying on the Ken's Automotive Transmission tradition. The customer always comes first. The first time you visit Ken's Automotive Transmission and see their sparkling clean repair bays, comfortable customer waiting area, and meet their smiling, friendly team, you feel like you've finally found a place that you and your car can trust. Ken's Automotive Transmission is a full-service repair shop that cares about you. Their personalized service is honest and professional. Receive email and phone follow-ups and reminders so you don't have to remember when your car needs an oil change or routine maintenance. Let Ken's Automotive Transmission make it easy for you. Conveniently located on the corner of West Patrick and Jefferson Streets in downtown Frederick, call us today at 301-662-50-100 or check out our website, kentrans.com. Ken's Automotive Transmission, where hard work, integrity, and you come first.
All right, welcome back courtside here at Frederick High School. Get you caught up with some of the scores from around the county last night. Congratulations, the Linganore Lancers got a bit of a scare. The North Hagerstown Hubs came back in the second half to make it interesting, but Linganore prevails. They'll head over to Urbana High School Tuesday night. We'll bring you that game live, tip-off at 7 p.m. That's the Urbana Hawks hosting the Linganore Lancers for the second round. On Monday night, probably the best girls basketball game of the century, the Oakdale Bears will host the Walkersville Lions, and we'll have the call for you here courtside. We'll be live on AM 1450 with an exciting color analyst guest, a surprise guest for you. I won't let it go until, just keep your ears peeled this weekend. You'll hear it on the radio announced. So that is the lineup for the different teams. Congratulations to Williamsport. They're victorious. To, let's see, Francis Scott Key wins. Middletown with a big victory over Boonesboro. They're going to head over Tuesday night. They're going to be playing, let's see, Middletown moves over. Can't remember who they play now, but it's going to be a big game.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, we've got the brackets right here. I got them. By the way, if you want to check out any of the information on this postseason for the high schools, it's MPSSAA. That's the Maryland Public Secondary Athletic Association. And there's the opening inbound of the second half. The ball goes in to number 11. Directing traffic. Whoa, a rifle pass cross court, but there's nobody there to retrieve it. And Frederick, in their first possession of the second half, turns it over. Titans ball. Down on the left wing. Straight to the hoop. Anderson throws the runner. No good, off the front of the rim. Rebound Meredith. Here comes McCaw. Hand off to number 23, Jacob Long. Long goes up, shoots on the run, does not go. Put back, no good. Rebound Washington. Titans coming up quickly on the transition. Outlet to Johnson. He drives the paint. Dishes underneath, wide open. McFarland scores. What a no-look pass by Rashad Johnson, George.
Great drive down the lane. McFarland knew what he was going to do, drifted right in underneath and got the dish.
Rainbow from 3-point, 35 feet out. Long misses. Here comes a reverse layup. Washington puts it in. And Coach Sharbert says, that's enough. My timeout. Get over here, boys.
Yeah, 9-point lead open up now. As Tuscarora comes out and scores a quick 4.
4-0.
Yep.
No points at all by Frederick. 1 turnover and 2 misses.
Well, I mean, Titans just came out and picked up where they left off. They didn't get cooled off, and it looks like Frederick came out a little bit flat. So a little bit of cold water in the face over there in the huddle to the players from the coaches. Say, come on, wake up, get back in this game.
Coaches got them all up in a huddle, high five, and everybody in.
Yep.
And they break the huddle, but they still don't look like they're too pumped. Yeah. They're kind of walking slow, looking a little bewildered, if you ask me.
Well, Terrell McCaw is going to inbound the ball. Inbounds the ball to Micah Meredith. Challenged only by Rashad Johnson as he brings it up the middle of the court.
Down on the right side to Timmy Lyles. They go cross court. Back to Meredith. McCaw pulls up, shoots a 20-footer, air ball, no good. Out of bounds, there's the whistle. So McCaw isn't even close. Coach Schreiber is very upset. He just pulled 2 players off the bench. He wants to get his team in and talk to them because they're just not getting it. Bounce pass, Jordan McFarland posts up. Over on the left wing, Ryan Brown spins, turns, backs it out to Johnson. Johnson says, wait a minute. And he backs out right to the center circle. Now down to Ryan on the left side. Ryan directing traffic. Posts up to McFarland. And back to Johnson. Shot by Brown from way out. Whoa, 40-footer, and he drains it.
That's the longest three of the year, I think. It was almost from half court.
On the run, straight to the hoop. 11 goes. McFarland draws the charge. And it's Titans ball.
You know, as soon as that ball swished, McFarland took off, sprinted down the court, got himself in position on that fast break to be able to draw that charge. Just another great heads-up play by McFarland, not resting on the laurels of that, big three-pointer. As soon as he saw it go, he took off.
43-31, Titans starting to take control of this game. Anderson between the leg dribble on the right wing. Back across. There goes Brown from the same spot. He gets another one. Oh, baby, Ryan Brown is hot. Red hot.
2 huge three-pointers by Ryan Brown. Man, he's feeling it.
Nothing but net on both of them. Steal. Here come the Titans. McFarland. Bounce pass to Washington. Off the glass. Misses.
Oh, man, nice follow.
Anderson with the putback scores.
Nice follow by Demetrius Anderson to get that bucket. And the Titans are quickly taking over this game.
Bam! Going the other way. Colin Hissong puts it in from 10 feet out. The right-handed jumper.
Hissong, fresh in the game, makes his presence felt right away.
Shot from the wing. Swish! Washington hits his 3. That's 3 threes in a row by the Titans. 9 points.
18-point lead opened up by the Titans in less than 3.5 minutes.
That's 15-2 in this third. Titans are taking control of this one. Frederick working the ball around the perimeter. Down on the left corner. Hissong. Top of the key, post up, shot from 3 points, no good. Rebound Brown. Brown brings it up quickly. Penetrates and backs out. Hands off to Anderson, and he pulls it back out and resets the offense from the top of the key. Brown shoots from that spot again. Short on this one. Rebound McFarland. Titans will get another shot. Brown rushed that one a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit. He got back on his heels, didn't quite get the length on the shot. Slightly missed it.
Bounce pass underneath to Washington. He pulls the double team, loses the ball, gets it back. Out to Brian. We've got a whistle, timeout. And that's a smart timeout by Coach Kaimig, don't you think? They looked a little out of sorts there.
Yeah, he's like, let's not get too full of yourself. You may be up 18, but they can come back just as quickly here. There's plenty of time, game time left.
Yeah, he's afraid they would start to rush it and try to make a mistake. So
start playing too loose.
Wanted to settle them down a bit. Beautiful crowd here. Great action. Midday Saturday, unusual Saturday, 1 o'clock start.
Yeah, definitely a playoff atmosphere here.
It is. And of course, we're following these teams all the way to College Park on the boys' side and to Towson on the girls' side, hoping that we get lots of Frederick County teams in the state championship. We've got 3 leagues to do it in, 1, 2, and 3. All right, here goes the inbound. Titans ball. Washington inbounds to Johnson in the back court. He brings it across. They run a weave now. Belton hands off. Nico Parks drives the lane, kicks it out to the right. There's a whistle before the shot. Cheney takes the 20-footer and it drops, but it will not count. And they get a charge on Nico Parks as he drove the paint.
Yeah, he dished off, and he didn't see Noah Cheney standing there. He just ran right into him, got called for it.
Frederick with the ball now. Down by 18. They desperately need a bucket.
Turnover.
There's a loose ball. The ball gets away from him underneath. Little contact going, no whistle. And now he's got to whistle the other side. And that's going to go against Frederick.
Yeah, they reached in on Rashad, caught him on the wrist. A silly foul by Noah Cheney.
A lot of contact underneath that Frederick basket, though, and no whistle. Inbound to Johnson. In the circle. Directs traffic. Bounce pass to Washington. He posts up. Cross to Cheney. Down to Johnson in the corner. They kick it out. Nico Parks takes a look, but then backs it out to Cheney. Working for the open shot. They work back around the perimeter. Johnson loses the ball, and then he kicks his butt into the player. That could have been a foul right there, but no call. Johnson lucky to get away with that one. Now Johnson goes up, and we've got a whistle. This is going to be a makeup, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to call that on 23, Jake Long. Long been very, very quiet in this game. The 6'3 senior leading scorer on this team with a little over 13 point per game average.
Yeah.
Coming up nothing tonight, or this afternoon.
Brown with the ball on the inbound. Cross court to Parks. Parks drives straight into the hoop. Oh, pump, double pump, loose ball up in the air. Rebound Cheney. And they're going to call that one on Tillman. Tillman reached on Cheney on the boards. Frederick ball.
Isaiah Tillman's a freshman, or a junior, 6'4", one of the tallest guys on the team.
51-33, Tuscarora with an 18-point lead. Frederick has the ball. Straight up, 5-footer from underneath, reps in and out, no good. Rebound, Tillman. Out to Brown. Brown slowly up the left side. Back to Parks. Parks from the top of the key, spins, shoots on the run off the glass, no good. Put back, no good. Loose ball. Meredith comes up with it. McKay is stripped. Belton on the ground, and they call timeout. But I don't think they're going to get that. I think they're going to get a whistle before the timeout. Nope, they got the timeout. So Coach Kaime got the timeout with Belton laying on his side on the floor just about mid-court.
Well, he had Ryan Brown standing right next to him. He didn't see him, or he wouldn't have had to call that timeout. And nothing between Ryan and the hoop, but a lot of yellow wood.
We'll stay with you here. This is getting down there. We're getting close to the last 8 minutes of action here. We've only had a couple to go in the third.
Yeah, after coming out strong and hot, neither team has scored here in the last couple of minutes. So.
Bit of lull. Yeah, you're right. A bit of a lull in the action, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but Frederick's got to get hot here. They've got to do something to narrow this gap going into that fourth period.
Well, if I'm Frederick, I'm not happy with the way this game's getting called right now because it looks a little lopsided on the calls there, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, you know, for the most part, they are letting them play, I think, at both ends, but... You know,
well, that action with Johnson punching his butt into that player on purpose, that was flagrant. I used to referee, and I'd have blown the whistle on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's where you lose control of the game.
Yeah,
and that was out of anger and frustration. That he
exactly
did that.
Right. There was no call for that.
They trap over to Cheney, wide open underneath, shot and a score by Belton. Boy, they keep leaving that back door open every time.
Oh.
Yep, that one's going to go on Belton.
Came across the body. He had him there for a second.
Well, McCaw doing, 3 consecutive behind the back dribbles, getting way too fancy. He didn't need to do that. Shot from the corner, way up high off the rim, no good. With the putback, it goes! McCaw waits for the guy to bump into him, and then he shoots to draw the foul.
No. Lead is back to 18.
That foul's going to go on Isaiah Tillman, his second personal. 4th team foul for the Titans. And that'll bring McCaw to the line to shoot 2.
No, even more important as they continue to try to draw
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, even more important are going to be these free throws for Frederick.
Brown from the corner shoots a three. Rebound McCaw. He gets trapped in the backcourt. He outlets to Long. Long has the ball stripped away and a whistle.
Yeah.
And it's Titans ball.
They're going to call him for a carry on the dribble as he was losing control as he crossed over midcourt.
Yeah, he turned that ball over.
Yeah, he did from Rashad Johnson, and he just carried it to try to control it. He doesn't agree with the call.
53-35. Stole. Here comes Meredith. He goes up. Oh, he has the ball stripped away as he went to the glass. Frederick will maintain possession, but that was a great defensive play. Who got the hand in that one?
That was Jalen Washington. He was responsible for the intercepted pass. To begin with, he didn't see Meredith as he cut in front of him and intercepted, and Jalen just raced him down to the basket and managed to get a hand in there.
Long from 3 points, nails it!
First points of the game for Jake Long on a big three-pointer.
And that was on the inbound pass.
Yeah.
Pressure now in the backcourt by the Cadets. They break it. Washington into Nick Cheney. Cheney is stuffed, but he double clutches and puts it in. Oh, my goodness. What great body control by Noah Cheney.
You know, the beautiful thing on that play was Ryan Brown was in the same spot that he hit that back-to-back tray. He saw the defender come off of Cheney to come out and guard him, and instead of taking the three-point shot, he dished it down low to John Cheney. That was a great look by Ryan Brown.
Team ball. Misses the front end. Anderson with a putback. He scores. No basket. And they say out of bounds. The foul was before the basket. So it's going to be Tuscarora ball out of bounds. And the score will remain at 55-38.
47 seconds left to go in this third period. 17-point lead.
Diego Glay back into the game now. They get some height on the floor. Inbound to McFarland, back to Johnson. Johnson brings it out front. Guarded by Diego Glay. Underneath, wide open. Reverse layup. Washington pops it out. McFarland between the legs. He pops it out to Johnson. Johnson goes between the leg pass. And it's stuffed by Glay. Here come the Cadets wide open. Meredith scored. McCaw scores.
Great action. I don't know how Rashad Johnson got that ball down to John Cheney.
He bounced it between his legs on a bounce pass underneath. Johnson goes up, throws up a wing and a prayer. It does not go, but he gets the whistle.
9 ticks left, 15-point lead.
Johnson, he goes to the hole so quickly that you blink your eyes and he's gone.
Yeah, and you know, he's out thinking, 3 steps ahead of you. He's just waiting for you to make a move, and then he's on it.
Swish.
Converts.
Johnson gets, I think that might be the first free throw of the game for Tuscarora. Third. They got 3 so far. Here we go. Oh, misses the second one. And they just stand there and look at the ball and allow the Titans to get it. Straight to the hoop. And now we've got goaltending on Glay.
Wow. I mean, they have 2 Cadets standing right there as the ball bounced.
Stood there and watched the ball drop at their feet, and neither one of them went after it. It is not goaltending. It's a foul. And now I see a little discord amongst the Frederick players.
Yeah, they've just have not shown up here in this second half at all. After playing bucket to bucket in that first half with...
well, did you see what happened on that action with Jacob Long and his teammate?
No, I missed that.
I'll hit it out. Okay, Johnson gets the second one. With Timmy Lyles, there's a shot at the buzzer, no good, and that's it. At the end of 3 periods of play, the visiting Tuscarora Titans 57 and the home Frederick Cadets 40. It's a 17-point lead.
Yeah, they came into that third period to open up the second half here with a 5-point lead, I think it was. And they've added an additional 12 to that in this third period. So Frederick has got its work cut out for them if they want to move on. 17 points, 8 minutes to play.
Well, more importantly, they've lost their composure because what just happened at the free throw line was Johnson was getting ready to shoot the first shot. Jacob Long walked down to his teammate, Timmy Lyles, leaned in, whispered to him. Lyles reached up and pushed him in the face.
Wow.
And said, get away from me.
Huh. Well, when things start to fall apart,
motions get out of hand, don't they?
They do. And yet, you've got 8 minutes left to play. You can't give up. I mean, you've got to draw the character of this team together and at least make it respectable, or this one could be a big blowout. I mean, Tuscarora waits for nobody.
And there's 8 minutes on the clock. We've got a 17-point lead for the green team, and they have the ball. Johnson calls the play at midcourt. Signals for Washington to come to him. Washington takes the ball over to Anderson on the left side. Washington penetrates, backs it out, kicks it out to Bryan, top of the key. He fakes the shot and drives. Behind the back, goes in, pops it out to Washington off the pick. Wide open, no shot. Anderson drives in. Brown takes a look, and then he shoots. Rattles in and out, no good. Over the back, tied up. Anderson ties up Chaney. Jump ball, possession arrow to White.
Great athleticism there from Demetrius Anderson as he kind of came from behind and jumped in the air and swirled around to get to tie up that ball without committing a foul to get that jump ball call.
Frederick with the ball straight to the hoop. They kick it out. Stolen by Brown. Here come the Titans down court. Transition out to Johnson. Washington's got it. Johnson's got it. Brown on the right side now. Running a weave. Here it comes. Handoff. Little contact there with Johnson. He gets it over to Bryan. Bryan gets caught in the trap. And there's a traveling violation on Brown.
Great defense there.
And now there's words going on.
Jacob
Long gets in Ryan Brown's face. Evans McFarland races down court and pushes Brown away. And now Brown is coming to the referee, and the referee says, calm down, gentlemen.
Yeah. Jake Long instigating on another occasion here, getting in the face of Ryan Brown. Coach is going to set Ryan Brown down and let him cool off a little bit.
Now we've got a whistle before the shot. It's going to go on Chaney on the wrist of Long. Frederick will get the ball in the corner. 6:55 to go. 17-point lead for the Titans. Cadets to inbound. Inbound to Chaney, back out front to Meredith. Down to McCaw. He drives the baseline. Blocking foul on McFarland. That was a great play by McCaw.
Yeah, great drive down the baseline to draw that foul on McFarland. And we've got 17 fouls now.
No, 6 on the Titans, so they got one to give.
Yeah, they got one.
Floater into Chaney on the inbound. They come out front to Meredith. Cross court to Lyles. He directs traffic. Back over to Long. Long shoots the three. No good. Lyles with a putback is fouled. So Timmy will go to the line to shoot 2, and Jacob Long walks over to Lyles. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I'll clean up your garbage.
Yep, that's exactly what it looked like. He makes the front end, standing on his tippy toes, waiting for that one to drop.
Yeah.
Lyles to shoot 1.
16-point game.
Misses the second one. Loose ball tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Whoa. Green ball, they said.
Tuscarora ball. Long went up with a rebound, tried to kick it back out front, and nobody was there, so it went out of bounds.
Washington will inbound.
Half court.
Into the backcourt. Johnson splits the defenders. No look bounce pass. Anderson misses. Titans get the rebound. Johnson takes it out through the paint, weaves through traffic, and brings it all the way out to the circle. Cross court to McFarland. He has to really dive to get that ball. Johnson again penetrates, but dishes it out to Washington. Wide open underneath. Chaney shoots and scores.
And guess who's in the right spot at the right time? John Chaney.
Washington with the assist on that one. Got it underneath. Threaded the needle. Tipped away and knocked into the backcourt. Johnson playing great defense on Long. Long goes up with a wing and a prayer. It does not drop. Loose ball picked up by Johnson. Back, release spinner. Tipped away by Lyles. Wide open. Long going to stuff it. And he does. Slam dunk by Jacob Long.
Very slow
baseball pass down to Anderson. Yeah. Long down the court. Lazy pass there. Almost got away from him. Johnson gets it back. 59-43. 16-point lead for the Titans. They have the ball. Washington off the screen. Stutter step. Reverse pass. Chaney goes up. Shoots. It doesn't go. But Chaney hits the deck hard. And he will take a trip to the free throw line.
16-point lead, 59-43. The visiting Tuscarora Titans over the home team here, the Frederick Cadets. John Chaney at the line to try to extend it. And he does.
Oh, boy. That ball hung on the front of the rim, hit the iron, went ding, 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 bounced, hit the back of the iron, went ding, 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 and just trickled in.
Chaney looking to convert on the back end here and stretch that lead back out to 18.
Swish.
And he gets it.
Inbound to Meredith. Down court. Almost stolen by Anderson. They get it back. Right-handed runner, no good. Loose ball rebound. Frederick will get it. And rolled off the leg of Washington underneath the bucket. White ball. McCaw inbound to Chaney. Back out to Meredith. Meredith drives the paint, goes up with the right hand off the glass. Nice soft touch it goes.
Real pretty move inside by Micah Meredith to get that easy layup.
Wide open, Johnson up the middle. He goes up straight up, clutches and shoots, but he's fouled. They get a piece of the ball, so it falls short of the hole, but that'll send little Rashad Johnson to the line, and he might be the best free throw shooter on this Titans team, which hasn't showed much tonight from the free throw line. Boom. Gets the front end. So now Tillman comes in. McFarland takes a rest. And Brown's going to check in after this bucket. Gets them both. Good free throw shooting by Rashad Johnson.
Yep.
And in comes Brown for Green. And it looks like DeLeon coming in. That's Zachary DeLeon for Frederick now. Zach, the 5'9" junior guard for the Cadets. Bounce pass down on the wings to McCaw. McCaw looking for the cutter through the lane. Not there. He goes up right-handed. Kicks it out in the corner. Pops it from 20 feet out. No good. Rebound Chaney. Titans have it. They want to run and gun, but then they back it out and wisely hold up with that substantial lead. Johnson wide open. Chaney puts it in. Johnson just threads the needle again.
All day long with John Chaney down low on that look by Rashad Johnson.
Wide open. Shot from out front. DeLeon doesn't get it.
Chaney with a rebound.
Washington coming up strong down the left side. Pulls up. Hanging right hand. 10-footer drops.
Coast to coast.
And that's it. Yes, sir. Coach Schreiber says it's out of control. 4 minutes on the clock.
22-point lead.
22-point lead for the Titans. We never expected this, George.
No, I certainly did not after that first half of action. You know, I expected a second half even more intense, but all the intensity has been coming from one side of the court, and that scoreboard reflects it with a 22-point lead, 17-point advantage this half by the visiting Titans.
But Frederick shooting very poorly from the field all over the floor.
They're not working for it. They're throwing up trashy shots. They're not getting good position underneath. They're just not doing anything right.
Do you attribute that to the defense?
I don't know what to attribute it to because they didn't do it in the first half, and I just don't understand why this team comes out looking so differently than they did. I felt that nearing the latter half of that third period, Frederick seemed so flustered that they just gave up.
Yeah, look at that Tuscarora bench statistic.
Wow, 11 of 13.
From the bench.
23 points from the bench.
23 points off the bench.
Wow.
Talk about a deep team.
Well, they certainly are that.
Great job by Michael Donahue, our statistician, feeding us that information.
Thank you, Mike.
4 minutes on the clock. Frederick has the ball. Inbound to Long. Long drives the paint between the leg dribble. Kicks it on the left. McCaw wide open, shoots from three-point land. It does not go. Loose ball up in the air. Frederick comes up with it. McCaw goes up, floater from the left hand. He misses again. And now they wrap up Tillman. Possession arrow to Titans. No, they call the personal on the wrist. Yeah, so they're going to walk the length of the floor, and Tillman will go to the line.
They're going to call that on Jacob Long. And
3:42 on the clock.
Looked like an unnecessary call. He kind of had him tied up there.
I thought it was a jump ball myself.
Yeah. But Tillman will go to the line here. 1-1. 10th team foul by Frederick this half.
He misses hard off the back of the rim, and it pops out. No good.
It looked like he never
He takes a little practice motion shot there before he gets the ball. Now he's ready. Tillman makes the second one.
Yeah, there he goes.
Drops it right in. Meredith brings it up. Across court to McCaw. McCaw running, wants to go. Cross court to Long. Long shoots from 35 foot. No good. Rebound, Rashad Johnson. That is the story of this game, George.
That's a selfish shot right there.
Cheney drives the bucket. Paint pulls back out. Hands off to Johnson. He goes in. And now there's a blocking foul on Cheney. That's going to send little Rashad Johnson to the line.
Well, you know, Rashad does such a great job of penetration. And when he gets near you, he throws about 4 quick moves at you in the blink of an eye. And as you try to react to it, he senses where you're going and then puts himself in a position for you to get called for the blocking foul. And you're like, well, what happened? Well, you just got played, buddy.
Yeah, he takes that. He's got that green light down low.
Oh, yeah.
And he leaves you clutching air.
He's just a tremendous point guard.
All right, he makes the first one. And he misses the second one. Loose ball.
Got his own
steals it away from one of the cadets. Wide open underneath. Belton shoots and he's stopped. And it looks like number 55, the Anthony Montgomery, is going to get the foul. That's going to send Belton to the line to shoot two. Whoa, Rashad Johnson was an incredible defensive play.
He's just so quick. Just unbelievably quick. Belton, great job reacting to the steal by Johnson. Put himself under the bucket. Got the look from Rashad, but Rashad just got nailed by Anthony Montgomery, who's about 3 times his size. He's at the line now. He's going to shoot two. Makes the first end.
I want to remind you, we're going to be Monday night, 7 o'clock tip-off at Oakdale High School. The Oakdale Lady Bears facing the Walkersville Lady Lions, and that should be the game of the century. Both those teams at the top of their divisions.
Second shot up and good by Belton. 26-point lead now, 71-45.
Oh, stop and jump, no good. Loose ball up in the air. Belton can't control it, loses it out of bounds. Frederick ball. 3 minutes on the clock, 71-45, and the Frederick crowd is silent.
Yeah, this is a fait accompli at this point. 3:02 to go, 26-point margin. And Tuscarora just keeps increasing that lead.
Back court to Nagescu. Cross court. There goes Long. He pulls up, shoots a 5-footer runner, and drops.
Yeah.
A stop and pop for Long, but trying to steal. Stolen by Nagescu. He goes up and puts the fingertip roll in. Beautiful coast to coast by Alex Nagescu. Belton draws a double team. Down in the corner, Cheney drives the lane, knocked away by Nagescu. Wow, where's he been all this game?
Yeah, right, exactly. Alex Nagescu, the senior 6'2 guard, is everywhere since he came in.
Inbound, 21. Washington goes to the hoop, pulls up on the run, shoots off the glass, and scores.
Nice use of the body there by Jalen Washington, showing why he's one of the premier ball players.
Well, you know
as
who
a sophomore.
You know who he reminds me of, don't you? Lamel, his brother.
Yeah, his brother.
He plays just like him. There's a whistle underneath. And I think that's going to send Meredith to the line. And odd as it may seem, the last time that Tuscarora has been in the playoffs was 2012. We did that game together, remember?
Yeah,
Lamel Washington.
He was the MVP of that game.
Yeah, he was.
3 years ago.
I know. Doesn't seem that long,
No,
does it?
doesn't. It sure doesn't. At the line now, Micah Meredith missed his first shot. Put up his second now and gets that in.
Tuscarora with the ball, inbound to Belton. Double team trap, tipped away, almost stolen. Belton comes up with it. Running hard, straight to the hoop. He goes up. Oh, man, he throws some trash up and takes out two white players in the way.
What a gutsy play.
Yeah.
I mean, he went right at two of the biggest guys, and they all went down in a big pile.
And Belton himself is only what?
He's not a big guy.
He's 5'10".
Yeah.
He's a junior guard. He misses the first one. Subs. Okay, here comes all the backups in. Going to give some of the guys in there. Let's get them on the board for you here. Tuscarora putting in the bench to give these guys some time.
Gianni Morrison, number 10 in the game.
Number 14, Dominic Freight comes in. Number 22, Quentin Harris in the game. Did you say Dylan Hurley? Number 44, Dylan Hurley now in.
Yeah, they're kind of coming in and out so fast, trying to keep track of who's who here.
It says 6'4", but he looks bigger than that to me. Straight to the hoop. Scoop shot, no good. Two-shot foul, number 3.
Dylan Hurley, the junior.
Trey Thompson will go to the line. Where's he been all game? We haven't seen him for most of the game.
He hasn't been in.
Wonder. Thompson to shoot 2. Misses the first one. Thompson's their starting guard, their point man.
I don't know what the story is there.
So let's start thinking about our player of the game, George. What do you think?
I think you got to give it to Rashad Johnson, closely followed by several of his teammates.
Loose ball stolen. Frederick has it.
Certainly Jalen Washington, John Chaney, Ryan Brown.
Oh, the big guy goes up. Number 55, Anthony Montgomery, left-hander off the glass to score, and they call timeout on the floor. So go ahead. What do you think? So you think it's a little Rashad?
I think Rashad Johnson clearly has dominated with his ball handling abilities and driving. His looks underneath. I mean, he'll drive down and he gets bottled up, and he's got the ball in John Chaney's hands or Jalen Washington or somebody who's wide open on the back door, and that's you attribute all that to him. I don't know how many steals he's got. He certainly has scored a lot of points from the foul line. He's just an outstanding captain of this team. We want to take a moment here to thank tonight's game sponsors: Anytime Fitness of Thurmont, Done Right Plumbing, Frederick County Bank, and Ken's Automotive Transmissions. Go see Ken and the boys for all your transmission needs, as well as your automobile service needs. Little more real estate teams. Manalou Italian Restaurant. Mike, have you been there?
Yeah, we had some pizza there the other night.
Yeah,
man, that wood-fired brick oven pizza is the best.
How about it? Excellent service there, too.
Yes.
Peterson's Carpet and Flooring, and we want to thank all of our sponsors for this great 3A West playoff action sponsorship.
Shot from the corner, rattles in and out, tipped away, green ball. Number 14. Nope, they're going to give it to White.
Minute 35 left. 22-point lead here.
Trips and falls hard and slides down the floor. And then he sits up and steals the ball. And then he's blocked. Number 3, Trey Thompson, playing his heart out there for the Cadets. And now we've got a foul, loose ball foul. That's going to send
Quentin Harris.
Quentin's going to go to the line, I believe, to shoot 1-and-1. Yes, he is. So Quentin for his first chance.
Yeah. Tough to come in a situation like this off the bench.
Yeah.
Cold. Yeah, you're cold. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion.
All right, Harris to shoot 1. Boom, he nails that. Nice touch. So Harris gets himself some playoff points off the bench, huh?
Yeah, number 34 coming in the game here.
That is a freshman. That's freshman Kyle Lepikowski, brought up from the JV team for this game. Tipped away, but Frederick gets it back. Nagitsku brings it up. Behind the back dribble, goes right with it.
Oh, bad pass.
Throws it in the corner to no one.
Gets on himself a little bit. He knew he had a bad pass there.
1:07 on the clock. The Cadets see their season ticking away. Inbound is stolen by the Cadets. Wide open in the corner. There's a shot from three-point land. Air ball from Bradley Walker. Washington comes down. Nope, that's not Washington. That's Harris. Comes up with it. Harris. No-look pass to number 44. Underneath. Shot and score.
Freshman gets a bucket.
Freshman gets himself a bucket. Yeah, baby. You love to see that.
And did you see his face flush red?
Shot from the wing. No good. Nagusku misses. Rebound. Shot down to 37 on the clock. Slowly. There's a shot from three-point land. Rattles in and out. Rebound Nagusku. Outlet on the run. Here comes Frederick. Oh, stuffed by the freshman. Kyle gets in there and smokes a rejection.
Making a contribution on both ends of the court as the freshman in the game for 30 seconds has a bucket and a block.
Shot no good, and he rips away another rebound. Oh, man. Kyle looking good out there, baby.
A bucket, a block, and a rebound.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a rebound. He ripped it away from number 55, Montgomery.
Harris.
And they're letting the clock run out. 8 seconds. And Frederick walks to their bench, heads down. The Tuscarora faithful celebrate. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the 4 solid periods of action, the visiting Tuscarora Titans 77 and the host Frederick Cadets 52. We'll step aside for a break and come back with our stats from that whole game and pick our player of the game, get him over here for a little interview. We'll be right back.
Runkle's Sign Service, your local resource for all your advertising and promotional needs, serving the community since 1977. Located at 37 West Main Street in Newmarket, Maryland. Bringing you superior building signs, trade show displays, and promotional items. We also supply embroidery and screen printing of apparel. Runkle's Sign Service, we're always striving to make your advertising affordable. Give us a call at 301-639-1729 or visit us online at signsbyrunkles.com. Runkle's Sign Service. Our community trusts us, and you can too.
Emerson once said, people only see what they are prepared to see. That's why Thermont Eye Care understands that vision is more than just seeing. It is providing you with professional vision solutions from eyewear to contacts that will help you see better and enhance how people see you. Thermont Eye Care is passionate about providing for all of your vision needs with a caring attitude and a dedicated commitment to serving those who want the best. Conveniently located on the square in Thermont, Maryland. Thermont Eye Care can help you save time and money. Tired of driving all over just to find the right vision care center that can fit your busy schedule? Dr. Molly Karen is a board-certified optometrist with years of experience who understands that your eyesight is a precious gift. See the best. Thermont Eye Care. Located at number 2 East Main Street in downtown Thermont. Walk in or call area code 301-271-0554 for an appointment today. That number again, 301-271-0554.
The Fresh Air Fund is a wonderful organization that helps inner-city children have a summer experience outside of their home environment to enjoy things that other children take for granted. The freedom of playing outside in a safe, welcoming place with host families in suburban and rural settings. By opening your home as a Fresh Air family, you can join others who, since 1877, have brought joy and happiness to millions of children for this, the 139th summer. For more information on how you can help a child, contact Laura Giesemann at 717-253-0511 or visit the Fresh Air Fund online at freshair.org. Be a part of something special this summer. Give the gift of friendship. Give the gift of fresh air and breathe in the love of helping children who are less fortunate. The Fresh Air Fund, where little things make a big difference.
Do you have a car or truck you no longer need? Well, we know families in the Frederick area that do. We're Second Chances Garage, a Frederick charity that takes your donated vehicle, refurbishes them, and gets them to families in need. No, sorry, we don't have kids singing a cute jingle, but what we do have is a passion to help local families get transportation. Won't you consider helping us help them? We're on the web at scgarage.org or on your phone at 240-724-1919 and right here on Market Street in Frederick. Second Chances Garage, because everyone and everything deserves a second chance.
Who do I play for? I play high school basketball for every baller who ever played a pickup game on a driveway, playground, or alley. Because we all share the same dream. I play for buzzer beaters, big-time boards, and burying rainmakers. I play high school basketball for the chance to put my hometown in Maryland on the map by playing in a state championship.
Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college. But all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball in their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up. Lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home.
I play high school basketball because I love performing in front of a capacity crowd in my hometown gym.
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Defeated the Frederick Cadets here at Frederick High School, 77-52 tonight. George, what do you think about the stats? How do they look? How do they shape up for that game?
Well, it's all Tuscarora. I mean, you've got leading scorer Rashad Johnson, player of the game Rashad Johnson, 5 for 7, 15 points on 5 buckets and 5 for 8 from the free throw line. Also had 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and that assist score may be a little low as well. But he was just dominant. Followed up by Jalen Washington with 12, and then let's see, Ryan Brown had 9 points. He had three pointers. Frederick, on the other hand, had a leading scorer was number 12 Terrell McCaw with 11 points. Followed up by Jake Long with 5 next nearest. But, that bench, that 6th man for Tuscarora, 12 for 14 in the second half.
Yeah, isn't that something?
28 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds from the bench. I mean, if you're a coach advancing in the playoffs and you've got some depth on your team, you got to have some confidence going forward.
Well, we want to remind you that we've got a Mount game that just started at 2 o'clock. And it is 22 after, so we're going to join that game in progress as soon as we wrap it up here. Awaiting Rashad Johnson, our player of the game, to arrive here at Fortside. So I want to just let you know we will be moving over. As we end here, we'll be going over to the Mount. Mount is facing Wagner, the Mount men's. Mount has secured, George, a home berth seed in the NEC tournament next week.
What day is that next week?
I believe it's Wednesday is the first game.
Wednesday next week. I'm going to have to mark that on the calendar and try to be in attendance to that one.
We will bring you that game live from Knott Arena. And this is a doubleheader today. We've got men's basketball right now. And then later this afternoon, the Lady Mountaineers will be facing Wagner as well, playing in this Saturday doubleheader for you. Last game of the regular season for the Mount.
Well, it comes and goes quickly, doesn't it? Every year.
Mount playing kind of streaky. They lost a couple of squeakers, one last week and one 2 weeks ago. And, they still sort of backed into the home seed of the playoffs somehow. But that's that NEC tournament. That NEC division is a strange division of college basketball. But anyway, back to this game here. Coach Joe Keimig, I think he outstanding. He's grown in his second year. He is growing every time we see him out here on the floor.
Well, you remember last year watching this team. I mean, it seemed like he had very little respect from his team, from his players. They were just playing as if they were in their neighborhood, mostly. But this performance tonight
shows respect.
He's taken a group of extremely talented young guys deep on the bench as well, and turned them into just a nonstop fast action, great defense, great offense, great ball handling all the way around. Just a very refined program, and we've seen the progress even throughout the course of this year. Not even having to compare all the way back to last year. They've been in some tough games, some tough scraps. They've learned some lessons. They've come out flat in the second half in a couple of games. Right?
Yep, we've seen that, haven't we?
Yeah, and to come out here and do what they did in the second half, outscore this Frederick team by 20 points. They've split with them much closer throughout the season when they matched up in the regular season, but they just came out and dominated the second half and earned the right to move on against that tough South Hagerstown team.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't get any better than this, because Tuesday night we've got two games we're going to be watching on the radar screen. We've got Urbana-Linganore at Urbana.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge rivalry.
Yeah.
And think about this.
Game.
Which game would you want to go to? You got Tuscarora at South Hagerstown.
I don't know. It's a tough call.
It is a tough call. That's what makes it so good. So, we're going to have to go with Urbana because we've been following Urbana and Linganore all season. And, And truthfully, it's awful hard. We don't even get a signal over at South Hagerstown. I've tried to do games from there, and there's no Verizon signal over there.
Yeah,
so
it's a tough spot.
It's hard for us to get the game out.
Yeah.
But we will keep a close eye on that, and, pretty happy.
We'll have a plant in there to keep us updated throughout the course of the action.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll get a plant there with a cell phone that's texting us the scores rapidly nonstop. All right, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be able to wait anymore. We've given it as much time as we could. Players are still in the dressing room changing out. I see a couple coming out here.
I don't know.
Rashad's
coming
here he comes now.
Here he comes,
All right, so we're good. George, I'm going to let you talk to him. You keep the headset on.
All right.
And we'll get him on the air right now. Rashad Johnson, congratulations. Player of the game, you get a booklet of free car washes to Frederick Carshell. George is going to ask you a few questions about the game. We selected you as our player of the game, so congratulations.
Hey, Rashad, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great game. You got a car to use those car washes?
Yes, sir.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Now you can keep it nice and sparkly clean without having to get your hands all wet.
Yeah.
Hey, great game today.
Thank you.
You're just a great captain out there as a point guard.
Thank you.
Your ball handling skills left and right. I mean, the way you drive down that lane and look for Cheney underneath and find those dishes, it's just a pleasure to watch that.
Thank you.
What do you think about going up against South next week?
If we stick together, play together, we can beat anybody. So
yeah, great contribution from your bench today as well.
Absolutely.
You guys were 12 for 14 from the bench. 28 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds.
Rashad, I love that between-the-leg bounce pass you did underneath. That was unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't even describe one. You were coming off the defensive board, and you did some spin move in the middle of the air, and next thing I know, you're down here under the hole. I was like, what the heck did you just do? It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, junior this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to come back, get your team through as far as you can in the playoffs, and you guys are going to be pretty well stocked next year as well.
Yes, sir.
Looking to make a big run.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how do you guys stay together over the summer?
We just keep in touch with each other, go to the gym, each other, work out, and just get ready for the year.
Yeah, good. Well, looking forward to it. It's always a pleasure. Congratulations on a fantastic game today. One of many that you've put out performances out here this year. It's been our pleasure to cover you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you again here real soon. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap. Congratulations to the entire Tuscarora Titan fan base, the coaches, the players, the administration, and staff over there at Tuscarora High School. We're going to step aside now, and we're ready to go over to our game at courtside at Mount St. Mary's. We'll be stepping aside now. Thanks for tuning in. This is AM 1450 The Source, and we go to Mount St. Mary's basketball now.